To know.
It really is good to know because we got all kinds of wind problems here in
reduced
Harvard.
visibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, the red rock gauge must have just blown apart because notice on this graphic here, you're not seeing anything. It's not that they don't have wind. They had a 78-mile-per-hour gust within the last hour, and it's not appearing here, but I checked the local observations. It's there. Not sure why that gauge is not working, but that's impressive. Kyle Canyon, 63-mile-per-hour gusts, so high wind warning makes complete sense. Now that we're seeing more 50-mile-per-hour gusts in areas that are very close to that number, expect that for the next few hours as well. So we'll be watching this very closely. Reduced visibility, especially this morning at the airport, Henderson Airport, this morning down to a mile the visibility. You'll see that for tonight. With 50-mile-an-hour winds, you better believe that in areas where there are dust and sand, dry creeks, dry lake beds, those type of things, oh yeah. You'll definitely see all that blowing dust and sand because we don't have the rain element in ahead of this, and that seems to be the way it works all the time. 72 degrees right now. We told you today would be a warm day still. Tomorrow, not so much, but today for sure. This is a southwesterly flow. Strong wind out of the southwest, sustained at 28 miles per hour, and that's why it's so warm outside. When we shift the winds tomorrow, a little different story. Out of the northwest, make a big difference. 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds right now, you folks in Henderson, so definitely batten down the hatches. I know even trash days tomorrow in quite a few locations, if it wasn't already today in a few more locations. So yeah, definitely you have to put those out at the last minute. Here's what we're looking at. Look at all that cold air coming in. It's all snow, our state's midsection and to the north. We will actually wring out a little bit of that ourselves. And it looked like it was going to be more Tuesday kind of into Wednesday event, but this storm seems to be speeding up pretty well. So I could see some showers in for tonight. That'll help settle the dust. But even more so for tomorrow when the coldest air slips in, our local mountains getting a little bit of snow. Certainly in Lincoln County, they'll get low snow, maybe down to about 4,000 feet or so. We won't see that on the floor here. It's a little too warm still, but nevertheless, very interesting weather coming in, that's for sure, and even more interesting in the 70s. I'll show you this. We've got 40s overnight tonight, so chilly, but not as chilly as will be the next few. Afternoon highs tomorrow, not impressive like the past few days, but let me show you what is impressive. When you talk temperatures, big drop in temperatures and a big warm up as well. So middle 60s a couple of days, but look at that warm up as we get into the weekend and next week. Had to just enhance it with some beach balls right there because truly middle 50s to, or middle 80s rather, to upper 80s impressive. Yeah, middle 50s not so impressive. But look at the temperatures ramp up pretty quickly for the weekend and we start to see almost, well, I guess you could say some near 90-degree weather coming up for early next week. Overnight lows once again stay on the cool side in the 40s and for a few days we're in the 60s with a little wind tomorrow morning early. Thereafter things start to calm down for Wednesday and then we don't see much action after that. But boy, really warming things up in the end of the weekend, early next week. Back to you, Ricky.
All right, thank you, Brian. And folks, check out our website. We've got a video from one of our photogs of an uprooted tree at Paul Meyer.